Here we go.
3 Genius Society members at the same time?
Oh.
I knew this interview was a bad idea. Mr. Schoolum, member 76, sophisticated mechanical aristocrat and renowned leader. Not to mention,
can I pull him already?
savior of inorganic life throughout the universe.
From the Twitch.
As sharp as they come.
What the Twitter showed?
He
No.
recognized my brilliance in an instant. Now, if I
You can
can
what?
just get him to recommend me.
And his astonishing wisdom in the field of broadcasting has been duly recognized by Noose themselves.
What?
Ergo,
Is this his imagination?
the Genius Society hereby confers upon Mr. Owlbert the title of Member 85.
Member 81.
Okay.
Ruan Mei. Oh, she seemed like a kind and
Who are you?
elegant person in the simulated universe. A little
This is the
difficult,
musician, I think.
But if I ask a bad question. Since when does Albert ask bad questions?
Sure,
This
you
little
know.
bird has an active imagination.
Quit daydreaming!
Madam Herta!
The program is about to start! What are you waiting for? A trailer or something?
Yes.
Yes, please do.
We're waiting for the trailer.
I will take one glass.
Ah!
Come on,
Puppy!
we're rid of most of the society members.
I said that half right on both accounts. Cat!
Cat!
Here.
Cat! Trash!
Trash! Trash! Give pets!
Wait, is this the pet update? Please.
I'm assuming this is companions.
Dang, nice music.
What is going on with the Herta space? Whoa!
Oh! Oh, dang. Oh!
Much you don't know about the space
Sick.
station. It's crucial to
Nice.
mask your expression until you've ascertained the situation.
Okay.
If not, you'll be full of weaknesses that others can see through.
What?
Oh, look at
What?
the pets!
That is food. That is sentient food.
A genius move.
Whoa!
I don't know why
Oh,
I don't know why I
what?
thought you were all Hatham for half a second.
Why was Dr. Ratio with the head? What?
Internal turmoil.
Oh, like statues and stuff. Geometry. Chalk?
Math.
Was that chalk or math?
Math. I mean, it was chalk, but it encompassed with math.
Well, I just had flashbacks of Persona 5.
Only the wounded savior
Whoa,
can
what?
bathe the world in the firelight of destruction.
Okay, here's
Okay, the
oh,
Beatles are becoming a really big deal in the story.
And that was the blue beetle. Oh!
Audience dice. How ostentatious.
No, you can't just do that. You can't just be like, what?
Fine, no, that's good. There's the
Yo,
code.
what was with Dr. Ratio looking like a freaking chiseled, like bust?
Man looking like a scholar straight out of Elden Ring, I see.
I honestly thought this was like a new character. I was like, freak?
Who the heck are you?
Who are you? Nope. He just can turn into a statue sometimes. Or his head can...
It's a mask.
Didn't look like a mask. It looked like his head. Sorry, it must be future.
Statues.
It's probably like future tech.
Yeah, come on.
Future
He's fighting
costumes.
with the power of math. Okay, he
The
can,
power
he can
of
do
math.
whatever he wants.
I do like his cool like measurements and like attacks and everything. That's very cool. Yo, I need that projectile to be chalk though, please.
It was.
It looked because it looked kind of like math. I don't know. Was it not just geometry, or was it chalk? I'm hoping it's chalk.
Well, he had it
Just
in
like-
his hand when he was going through his book, so I would assume it's like
You're right.
sci-fi chalk.
Because I thought he was like, get on, sucker. Conk.
And whether or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon,
Dang.
and good evening. And if you didn't know already, I'm Albert, your favorite feathered announcer.
Crazy we're not getting Screw 'em yet.
Version 1.6.
Surprisingly.
Crown of the Mundane and Divine special program. On today's program, we're bringing together 3 intellectual heavyweights from none other than the Genius Society. Oh, why don't
What's
you
the whole deal
introduce
with
yourselves?
DNA?
Madam Herta, care to kick
DNA?
us off?
It's in the title, it's in the background.
Herta here.
Oh. Yeah.
We said, remember, enthusiasm.
Seriously? Fine. Hello, I'm Herta.
No, we're talking. And let's not forget the new face on the block, Madam Ruan Mei.
Hello, dear viewers. I'm
Nice
Ruan
music
Mei.
change.
I suppose that makes it my turn. Greetings.
Was that a
viewers.
monocle emoji?
I am
Yes.
Screwlum. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours. I never thought I'd be interviewing all three of you at the same time. I guess the great news must have finally recognized my potential.
Don't get ahead of yourself. This is a scheduled space station visit. Lucky for you, we had time for a show.
Or, to put it another way, participating in your program was a way of maximizing the utility of our itinerary. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Thank you. Anyhow.
Anyway.
We saw from the trailer that the story is making a return to Herta Space Station. Intelligence available for release indicates the
Oh, there's the
following.
booze.
Madam Ruan Mei has commandeered one of the space station zones for biological science experiments.
What in the?
I like to avoid attracting too much attention with my experiments, and the station had a sealed-off area available. Herta was kind enough to lend it to
So
me.
we're making
Big enough
pets.
to spread across 3 levels.
We're gonna have to choose
This
which one to
area
keep.
is a brand new domain waiting for us in version 1.6.
Oh.
Welcome to Herta Space Station Seclusion Zone.
Domain, do you mean
Due to
area?
the secrecy surrounding
Or-
the zone, there's currently not a soul to be found.
Okay, that looks
across the
problematic.
whole
That's where the
domain.
beetle is.
Rebuttal. Your assertion excludes the existence of inorganic life operating in the area.
Naturally, as I was saying, the story is set to unfold in this new domain.
Wait, so you still need the seclusion zone, Ruan Mei?
I do. My research has encountered a
I'm getting some
few
RE vibes from that.
Nah.
Heck no.
DNA
Trailblazer
manipulation
could do me
and
a small
plants.
favor.
No.
Stuff like that.
Favor?
Oh, wow, it's a main quest. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, it's another
I'm not sure
continuance
about
mission.
The second one, but this is a golden age for biological science. No problem too big or too small, right?
So far,
And
all the
version 1.6
continuance
brand new
quests have been
Trailblazer continuance,
really
Crown
important.
of
They're
the Mundane
basically
is
Trailblaze
mine.
quests.
Trailblazers will
Basically.
encounter Madam Ruan Mei for the first time. They'll need to work closely with her to solve the headaches of Herta Space Station.
For example?
One such headache is the result of the little life forms that Ruan Mei has been cultivating.
I'm afraid that's the nature of biological science. Surprises and accidents in equal measure.
Not to mention,
sure.
the space station
Yep.
is hiding more secrets than you might have thought. Various crises bubbling to the surface, Herta's puppet falling prey to an ambush, and a new provocation that the geniuses must face up to.
So why is Dr. Ratio here? Is he just like a
small
scientist?
Favor can't fix, right?
We got the 3 geniuses here. What could
Oh,
go
that makes
wrong?
sense.
In Mr. Albert's previous broadcasts, the adoption of a light-hearted tone usually indicates the presence of a formidable challenge.
Nah.
My beak is sealed.
Uh-huh.
This is a top secret experiment. But trust me, when I say that the adventure ahead is a journey into both the power and wonder of biological science. And what better way to prepare our trailblazers than by introducing the one and only Madam Ruan Mei?
Shows
Oh.
what she got.
Okay.
Other than having a really good design, like always. Oh, she does, what? Sewing. I forgot the name of that.
The actual name of that? Yeah, I don't remember. So that's
Well,
a
that's really pretty.
whoa, cutscene.
Is that her ultimate?
Is that the alt?
Madam
Oh,
Ruan Mei
that is
an
really
ice-type
pretty.
character following the path
Dang.
of harmony and member 81
Ice.
of the Genius Society. From the very beginning, her research has focused on biological science.
That's right. Biological science is a boundless field.
I did not
rarely
expect
have
her to be a
time for
leisure.
leisure.
biology
And despite
scientist.
being one of the founders of the simulated universe, I seldom step up to the plate.
Madam Ruan Mei, I was curious. Is there a story behind your name?
My name? My parents organized themselves into a flat hierarchical structure. My name is simply the combination of their surnames.
Fascinating. What a spellbinding tradition.
I believe you may be laying it on a little thick, Mr.
Yeah,
Albert.
maybe a little.
Are
Dang.
you hoping for something in return?
Who wouldn't hope for a blessing from Madame Ruan Mei? Trailblazers agree with me.
Okay.
Then let me remind you that a genius's blessing.
Yo, I
isn't
was
always a
certain
result
from
of
her design
generosity
that she
and
was going to be
kindness.
from the Law of Fu. Nope, Herta Space Station. Maybe she's
Aren't you
originally
supposed
from
to
the
be
Law of Fu or
intelligent?
one of the
You
ships.
tell me.
Many individuals
She's got a little
have
DNA
hidden
hairpin.
side. Ergo,
Oh my goodness, you're
Trailblazer's
right.
encounter with Ruan Mei may hold surprises.
Oh,
Spoiler
you
alert,
funny
I
science
think
man.
It's time we took a look at what this elegant scholar can do on the battlefield. Don't you?
My
Yes.
basic attack, Threading Fragrance, deals ice damage to a single target.
That's not a
While my
lot, but
skill,
it's something at
String
least.
Sing Slow Swirls, can increase the weakness break efficiency of all allies. There's also
Wait,
my
what?
ultimate, Petals to Stream, Repose and Dream,
Okay.
which creates a field.
Is her ultimate.
Only the most beautiful field I've ever seen.
It's a buff. What does it do?
Within the field, allies experience an
a lot of
all-type
break.
resistance penetration increase, and when breaking an enemy's weakness, they afflict them with a mark.
This mark is triggered on the enemy's next action, prolonging their weakness break state, delaying their action, and inflicting them with additional ice damage.
You have a knack for exploiting an enemy's weakness.
Delaying
Ruan
their
Mei.
break. So
I'll say.
they
And
stay
we didn't even mention her
broken?
technique,
Longer?
Silken Serenade, which allows the team to automatically trigger an effect equivalent to her skill at the start of the next battle.
But
In
do
the
remember,
simulated
that doesn't
universe, when Ruan Mei possesses
make it easier to
Silken
break people, it just makes it do more
and when
damage.
an ally attacks a simulated universe enemy, the battle is entered as if the enemy's weakness was attacked. The attack ignores weakness types and can deplete the toughness of all enemies.
Oh,
Breaking
cool.
a weakness can trigger the weakness break effect that corresponds to the attacker's own type.
Not only that,
That's
in the
nuts,
simulated
dude. You can start
universe,
anything
for
with
every
anything
blessing
you
possessed,
want.
the
Apparently.
toughness-reducing damage of the current attack
Simulated
is
universe, I
increased.
guess, more
An
specifically.
extra additional ice damage is dealt.
Dude, that's
Very
nutty for
good.
bosses.
Sounds
Yeah.
to me like you have an interest in
That's
touching
why all
the
cinematic
simulated
bosses don't give you the
universe.
chance.
After
Well, it's only for
Trailblazers
simulated
get to know
universe.
Ruan
Yeah.
Mei, another scholar with connections to the Genius Society will be appearing in this Trailblaze continuance.
Oh, I assume you're referring
Butterfly.
to the gentleman with the
Oh, he's
alabaster head.
Classic Mr. Scrollum. Able to see the gentleman behind
What?
the mask.
Gentlemen, my foot.
Herta, you're being a little harsh.
Sounds like you two are well acquainted. Without further ado, allow me to introduce him.
So how does Dr. Ratio work? He's a hunt character, crazy enough. What?
Okay, that's hilarious.
That was pretty funny. Yo, his book is
His
like,
design is so good, too.
it's a stone tablet. What? It is! What? Obliterate. What?
Oh,
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh.
no.
Oh.
That's such a cool.
Bernard
Oh,
Ratio,
what?
Or Dr. Ratio, as he's known, is an imaginary type character following the path of the hunt. He belongs to a different news
That's
worshipping
so
organization,
awesome.
the Intelligentsia Guild.
Which is why I can't stand the sight of him.
The Genius Society consists of vanguards from various fields who act
Wait,
in
there's two
isolation.
genius societies? There's a
In
genius, but then
contrast,
there's an
the
intelligentsia?
Guild advocates for the dissemination of knowledge, allowing for a broad church of followers of Nous who work towards furthering this end.
Right.
Question. Does the current universe derive greater benefit from the unparalleled talents of the Genius Society or the
Whoa, whoa.
mutual learnings of the Intelligentsia Guild?
You sure you want to go there?
Let's not.
Is that why Dr. Ratio joined the Intelligentsia Guild? A devotion to science.
Dude, what is
A
he
desire
doing?
to share scientific
In his
knowledge.
splash. Math? Oh.
Dr. Ratio presides over a total of 52 academic programs.
Dang.
Yells at people until they burst into tears.
Strict teachers make for good students, and any student who makes it to the end of a program will be an expert scholar in their respective field.
And an emotional wreck.
That just comes with
Ignorance
college.
is an ailment, the expungement of which only our Dr. Ratio can achieve.
Not expecting that
and which
comment.
entails necessary hardship.
By which you mean the destruction of any and all self-esteem.
His creations have helped many worlds look beyond their borders and step into the future.
I feel like we might accidentally be discussing.
Perhaps I should intervene. Dr. Ratio's desire to cure ignorance with truth is well known. It's time for us to assess his prowess.
Oh,
on
I
the
like this guy.
battlefield.
During his basic attack, Mind is Might, Dr. Ratio
Oh, he's imaginary
brandishes
too.
his
Kinda
codex,
forgot that.
dealing imaginary damage to a single target.
Okay.
Question, why does he
a lot of
carry
break for a basic.
codex with him?
Well, intellectuals enjoy persuading others with quotes. I think Dr. Ratio takes that to mean hitting people with them directly.
Dr.
I
Ratio's
mean,
skill,
works.
intellectual midwifery, deals imaginary damage to a single target, while his talent, Cogito Ergo Sum, may trigger him to launch a follow-up attack after using his skill. As a rigorous
He's a
academic
follow-up
researcher,
attacker?
Dr. Ratio pays close attention to his enemy's debuffs during battle. The more debuffs the enemy has, the higher the chance of him launching a follow-up attack. And let's not forget his
Interesting.
ultimate three-step
So
paradox.
he goes
The
with
good
Silver
doctor
Wolf
summons a
very
leaning
nicely.
tower and through
Okay.
a series of precise calculations and measurements
How high can that
plot
stack?
the trajectory of maximum pain. The target enemy suffers imaginary damage and is
That's
afflicted
so
with
cool.
Wise Man's Folly. When a target with Wise Man's Folly is attacked by an ally of Dr. Ratio, he launches his talent's follow-up attack against the target. And when
Wait.
using his
So
technique,
Topaz's
Mold of
enjoyers are
Idolatry,
eating good?
Dr. Ratio creates a
you'd also need-
dimension and taunts nearby
What?
when attacking an enemy within the dimension to enter battle, there's a chance of reducing the target's speed.
It would appear
So,
those
a team would
five
be like what,
statues
Dr.
are made
Ratio?
in his own image. Ergo, Dr. Ratio suffers from a certain degree of narcissism.
To put it mildly,
Okay.
Also in version 1.6, Trailblazers will finally be running into an old friend. The elder of two siblings, very different from the other, yet bound to her own.
Oh, rerun?
It's Hanya's elder sister, Shui.
No, the
Oh,
4-star.
No, the 4-star.
Okay.
Oh yeah, she wasn't shown off at all.
Oh,
Woo! All right.
vicious.
Is that her
Oh,
ultimate?
that's a cool ultimate. No,
Not
this is the ult.
ultimate. What? Dude, was she another?
Oh! What? Oh!
Shui Yi is a quantum type character following
Shui
the path
Yi,
of
that's a cool name.
destruction, whose original body was replaced long ago with
Oh.
a permanent puppet
These new characters
system.
are
The system
sick.
was constructed for Shui Yi on
Sick
behalf
beast.
of the Ten Lords Commission. The commission agreed that for every culprit Shui Yi apprehended, she would be rewarded with a half-day's wake span.
A reasonable
Wait!
arrangement.
Better than my one. Like her sister Hanya, Shui Yi is a formidable presence on the battlefield. Shui Yi's basic attack, Mara Sunder All, can deal quantum damage to a target enemy.
That is
Her
brutal.
skill, Iniquity Obliteration, can deal quantum damage to a single target and adjacent enemies. And as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, Shui Yi's talent is a little out of the ordinary. When Shui Yi and an ally deal damage to an enemy's toughness, stacks of karma are accumulated.
What?
So she's good at trying criminals?
The best! When karma stacks to the upper limit, Shui Yi immediately launches a follow-up attack on the target enemy, dealing quantum damage. Her ultimate, Divine Castigation, can deal quantum damage to a single target and toughness depletion that ignores weakness types. The more toughness
Oh.
depleted, the greater the damage.
I was wondering. I'm like, that wolf
Breaking
does not have
weaknesses
quantum. What?
irrespective of type.
the
Boom.
Xianzhou natives are cold-blooded.
Rip.
Shui Yi uses her technique,
poor dog.
Summary Execution, to attack an
Ooh.
enemy and enter battle. She deals quantum damage to all enemies. Yes,
That's
sir.
interesting.
It's time. We
So it
talk
goes
about version
really well with the other
1.6
girl that makes
Spanish
anyone weak
during the
to
first phase
quantum,
of
so then you can
version
start the
1.6 in
fight.
They're on the
Literally.
same banner.
Floral Triptych and a Lost Soul. Trailblazers can
That is
obtain the
mean.
limited 5-star characters
They're-
Ruan
that
Mei
is so
and
good.
Blade,
That's
respectively.
great.
Not to mention, the 4-star character Shui Yi will be
I
joining
did
version
not
1.6's
expect Blade.
first phase
Blade?
character warp.
I'm assuming because they're waiting to bring Law Chaw back with
Now,
story.
During the second phase of version 1.6 in the character of
Wait,
Really, those 4
Pen
stars.
Two reruns,
and
maybe?
Neptune Dorma. Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters.
Do not
Dr.
tell me we're getting
Ratio
Law
and
Chaw with
Kafka,
Dr. Ratio.
respectively.
I'm hoping that lady
Kafka.
might be making a return.
I'll be glad to see the back of her.
Then let's not forget light cones. At 1.6's first phase light
Oh,
cone event,
wow.
the drop rate of the 5-star light cone
Who's that?
my past
I think it's a reflection.
will be boosted. And in the Bicone Reminiscence light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, the unreachable side, will also be boosted. Version 1.6's second phase.
Hey,
will
yo, dude, you
Wait,
need some practice.
hold up, yo.
The
You're reading a
baptism of
book
pure
while you're
thought.
soaking wet,
And
dog?
during the light cone event warp.
Monster.
Bathing relaxes both the body and the mind. It is of great benefit to our consideration of both the universe and philosophy.
What in the...
Bro, listen to an audiobook.
And finally, in the
You're right.
aforementioned Bygone Reminiscence light cone event warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone, patience is all you need.
Dang,
will
dude,
Also be boosted. Whew. Light cones, it's been a pleasure.
I think it's time for some mental recuperation. Stay tuned for more updates.
Don't forget what next banners look like.
I actually don't know what we do in this situation. Okay, so Dr. Ratio's gonna be very interesting. I'm assuming he's gonna have a really high DPS, but you're gonna wanna run Topaz if you have her, for everyone who has Topaz, because follow-up attack bonus.
Dude, Topaz and George are eating so well right now.
So Topaz, and they said his follow-up attack goes off of debuffs and they stack, so I'm assuming also Silverwolf.
That also may be dots?
Dude,
they're
if he goes with
counting
dots,
in
that could
this?
be great. That would be insane. I like the break girl in her break and all of her abilities. The only thing is, though, it's gonna be really interesting to run her, because you will need to be very critical on the teams you're using to what you're fighting.
Welcome back, Trailblazers. Now that we've introduced our new characters, it's time
Could
to
you
delve
run
deep
the new
into
girl,
version
the break, with
1.6.
Quantum?
First up,
Like a Quantum
something
team?
that's about
With
to make a
Silverwolf?
big
That'd be great.
splash on the space station.
Ah,
I'm guessing
okay.
that's the...
So this
Hey!
dang, this new Beetle. Okay, so that one trailer was teasing this.
So he's the new boss. Okay.
Interesting. What the heck?
Yeah, okay, I'm cool with this.
I don't know about that.
I can see how that would make
Point
a big
blank black
splash.
hole. Cool.
Do I recall someone mentioning accidents on the space station?
In the process of clone cultivation, Madame Ruan Mei did encounter a certain anomaly. An anomaly in the
I'm
form
really
of
excited
a
to see what kind of
Swarm
teams
King
people make with Ruan Mei.
prototype and fierce swarm disaster entity, Star Crusher, Swarm King Scaricabaz. Thanks to an incident during the experiment,
Scaricabaz.
this
Gnarly name,
borehole
dude.
planet's old crater came into being, and it looks like a lively one.
What?
There's that light-hearted tone again. Ergo, we're screwed.
Once?
Nicely
Shame on
worded.
you. Fool me twice, I kick your butt.
Don't panic. Madame Ruan Mei has shared with us one of her research papers. Star Crusher Swarm
Oh, well, you're
King
about to start explaining the boss fight to me. I don't want to know this.
Sexual propagation performance induced by
If you want to
specific
jump out,
genes
you
and-
can.
I'll be back.
I'll call you back whenever.
No, when they're done
done
Shall we?
spoiling all the boss.
Get to the
Okay,
Leave it to
you
me.
got it.
Star Crusher Swarm King Scaricabaz possesses immense propagative capabilities. When in its multiply state, the Swarm King produces more of its own kind with every attack it sustains.
Wait, every attack? So the swarm
Wait.
just keeps multiplying the more we fight it? Somebody's getting fired.
However, this multiply state is also when the Swarm King is most vulnerable. Breaking its weakness at this moment can cause it to explode.
That's right. As highlighted in the paper's conclusion, maintain your focus on the Swarm King's toughness. Time the weakness break just right, and Star Crusher Swarm King
No!
Scaricabaz can be defeated.
Oh, that almost made it look like a
After
joke.
completing the 1.6 Trailblazer continuous mission, Echo of War, Borehole Planet's old crater, will become available. Complete this challenge to obtain the advanced trace level up material, Past Evils of the Borehole Planet Disaster.
What a name, Dale. You're safe to come back.
Biological entities in this location characterized by
I
aggression.
think.
Affirmation, it is reasonable.
Just
to
so you know,
conduct
it's
such
actually going to be like a
experiments
main
within
boss. It's going to have an
sealed-off
Echo of War
area.
after the
They're
quest.
not. there are some
It makes
sweet
sense,
and
yeah.
lovable characters too.
I like how the deer didn't get one, but no.
Let's get it, baby! That's what I'm here for!
Nurture and care
Yo, the one in
for
the trash
newly
can.
arrived
There's a pink one, yo.
platforms.
I'm counting on you, friends.
There won't be any accidents or anomalies this time.
I like how the trash one
right?
looks like us.
Probably not. Look how adorable these little guys are.
That is a
In the
toilet.
critter pick scavenging event, Trailblazers can choose their nurturing goals
Oh.
according to the nurturing
Reading.
manual.
Is
They
that
can
a
learn
Blade
cultivation
one? Oh, they're all
specifics and
themed after
successfully raise a
characters.
variety of delightful little creatures. Seeing these little critters explore
Oh,
and frolic in the
Clara.
cabin
They're
is enough to
so
put a
cute.
smile on the face
Kafka.
of every Trailblazer.
Affirmative. It results
just wanna
in
hug 'em and
gratifying
just
emotional
take a little
and
bite.
physical responses. Conclusion. A
They look like
profoundly
cakes.
ingenious
Uh-huh.
construct.
Aside from the normal varieties, the cultivation process might even result in mutations.
Are
and
we only
special
going to be able to
breeds.
keep one?
And just between us,
What?
during the
Peppy.
event, Trailblazers have the chance to transform into and experience what it's like to be Peppy.
Interesting. Maybe I should add a transformation feature to the simulated universe.
Speaking of
Wait,
the
hold up,
simulated
no,
universe,
wait.
This update is
Another
a real
update to the
game
simulated
changer with
universe.
significant new features. Version 1.6 will add another fresh update to the simulated universe with brand
They really want
new
their endgame to be
DLC,
strong in this one.
Gold and Gears.
Ruan Mei played a major role in this update.
Indeed. In Simulated Universe Golden Gears, Ruan Mei has developed a simulated noose and frozen space-time just before the demise of member 27, Emperor Rupert.
Emperor
Oh.
Rupert was a computer that became self-aware and subsequently drew Noose's gaze, becoming the 27th member of the Genius Society. It proclaimed itself
Wait, it's a
emperor
member?
and initiated the widely known Machine Empire crisis,
The
the
what?
First Emperor's War.
The
The
what?
war serves as an excellent historical
Oh, didn't we read a
source
bubble
for
about this?
eonic
you're right.
research.
I think this is that
This
thing.
latest update adds the path of erudition and daringly
Oh my
experiments with separating
goodness.
dice from paths.
Holy
The
crap.
dice come with 6 slots for equipping various
What?
dice-based effects. By
Dude!
collecting Trailblaze secrets.
It's
you can unlock
already-
even more
No, I'll take
dice-based
more, whatever.
effects.
The end game
As
content.
Trailblazers delve deeper into the challenges, they can acquire more powerful dice faces and unlock new ways to play.
Man, they heard the people like,
swap
oh, there's
out
not a
the
lot of
faces on
end
their
game to this
dice,
game. They took that
combining effects from
personally,
multiple
dude.
paths to create
It already had so
unprecedented,
much.
powerful buff combinations. For example,
What was
when using
that?
Kafka, even if the initial path selected is the nihility, you can create diverse effects by strategically combining different dice faces. You could assemble a die that allows you to leap over tiles, or one that yields
Tiles?
higher rewards in battles, or
Tiles?
one that incorporates both effects.
Clear golden gears and voila! Neural impulse is all yours. Use it to unlock different talents and increase your combat game.
New
In
town
other
tree,
words, It
baby!
mirrors the ability tree.
Bro, I haven't
found in
even done the
simulated
latest
universe.
update for the simulated
Get
universe.
ready for a thrilling
Let alone-
addition
Ah.
to version 1.6 of the simulated universe, the intracognition system. When moving across the simulated universe board, self-consciousness changes.
Oh, right,
may
yeah,
be
it's like a
leading
board
to
game kinda looking
diverse
thing now.
Story paths. Trailblazers can compile all the stories.
Oh, wait, what? Sure, multiple choice stories now.
Unlocking the enigmatic secrets of the eons.
It's like Quantum
Count
Dream.
your
Oh,
blessings.
the final
A new
chapter.
Simulated universe to explore.
Sounds nice.
Trailblazers, I'll be waiting for you at the usual spot.
Now that we've covered the major updates in the simulated universe,
What is that?
it's time to talk about a special invite. In version 1.6,
Oh,
Trailblazers will
it's a
receive
character
an
quest.
invitation from
Scent
the Department
Venture.
of Ecology to participate in a special test.
The Department of Ecology? Ugh. What's the mission?
You gotta test that
This
sniffer,
test
you know?
involves battling illusionary enemies that are conjured through scent triggers. Each distinct
Scent
game
triggers?
yields different test outcomes. Trailblazers will start with the basic test and subsequently unlock
There's devilish.
despair mode.
Despair mode.
Oh,
I
come
hear
on!
Trailblazers are seasoned trash can explorers. I'm sure they're
Hey,
nervous
yo.
to handle it.
Calling us out.
Don't be so sure. The difficulty curve isn't for the faint of heart, which is why we like to remind all Trailblazers that the illusions created by these scents differ from regular enemies. Make sure you're well prepared before engaging in battle.
Example, Deploy
Poor
distinct
Fu
scent
nearly
plugins
got
before
one
commencing
shot.
The simulated trial to
Dang!
attain varied bonuses in battle.
That's right. Immerse yourself in your favorite scent.
I'm gonna hope that was a really
cedarwood,
poorly built Fu.
And you might
Yeah,
encounter some familiar friends.
And not a really well-built one.
This? A garlic-flavored, abundant ebon deer?
That sounds delicious.
It does.
That is such a unique party right there. These parties are crazy. Whoa. I mean, that actually makes sense right there.
Crucial to exercise self-control. Version 1.6 will also see the return
Double
of the
drops.
planar fissure and realm of the
Very nice.
strange events.
Love seeing it.
During these events,
They seem to be in every patch kind of thing.
Just like our annual-
rewards for a set number of times.
This reminds me of Princess Redive,
Relaxation
how they always had
and
like
fun
double
away.
drops or triple drops.
And they did that
Ain't
like
done with you
once.
yet. Remember Mr.
What is
Xian
that?
from the Xianzhou Lao Fu? He recently acquired a talking parrot called Yotza.
You,
blur
that is a
truth
reference.
with
You
falsehood.
suck.
It's
What?
you.
I don't know this
isn't
one.
it?
There be dragon.
There be dragon.
As I was
suck.
saying,
There was a feather
Trailblazers
reward
can
for that,
strike
by the
up a
way. There was like a
conversation
unique
with
thing.
Mr. Xian and his talking parrot to experience the brand new permanent challenge mode, Pure Fiction.
Oh, it's a
Permanent
permanent
challenge?
mode. Sorry.
You mean like the Forgotten Hall?
Not exactly. In Pure Fiction, defeating an
Yo, that's a
enemy will
great
cause
team
it to
they just built.
respawn
What?
Immediately, and Trailblazers earn points every time they deal damage to or defeat an enemy. At the end of each battle, the highest score achieved in that challenge will be recorded. Trailblazers need to defeat as many enemies
Ting
as
Yun and
possible within a
Hua Hua
limited
with
number
this
of
guy,
cycles to rack
Argenti.
up a
I like how he's
high
just
score.
constantly ulting.
Each phase of
I mean,
Pure
he's got
Fiction
two teammates
has
that
its
just give
own
him.
set of buff effects
What?
for Trailblazers to choose from, which allows for team composition experimentation to maximize points.
Observation indicates that high
God bless you.
scores hinge
Thank
on
you.
the right cure. Conclusion. Consider the nature of enemies and available buff effects when selecting your formation and battle
So
strategy.
every challenge has a different
Better myself. A quick update.
bonus to it.
In each phase of Pure Fiction, you can bag yourself a whopping 720 stellar jades. And guess
yeah,
what?
okay.
Completing specific
Okay.
stages for the first time will earn you the 4-star
Wow.
character links.
Whoa. 720 stellar jades?
You heard it.
Okay, I can't believe I'm
In
about to
version
say this. Forget
1.6,
that.
Forgotten
Free
Hall
links.
Memory of Chaos.
What?
Is set to expand with
Oh.
stages 11 and 12. Securing a 3-star victory in these new stages grants an extra 120 stellar jades. Combine that with the first 10
Oh,
stages,
jeez.
and you're looking at a grand total of 720 stellar jades. Trailblazers who complete these 2 permanent challenge modes can also earn a new currency, which they can exchange for items like self-modeling resin in the newly added shop.
Sounds neat. But are Trailblazers seriously expected to take on more permanent challenges each time there's a new version? That's gonna eat into our simulated universe testing time, you know.
Ah,
Hold your
true.
horses, Madam Herta. These 2 permanent game modes will be seeing changes of their own in the update schedule. From
What?
version 1.6 onwards, Forgotten Hall, Memory of Chaos, and Pure Fiction.
Okay, eat up all my
updated
time.
in
That's cool.
rotation.
I'm fine with that.
Every Memory of Chaos update will be followed 2 weeks later by a Pure Fiction event. Subsequently, 2 weeks after that, a new Memory of Chaos will start.
In which case, each version contains 3 such updates, meaning that Trailblazers can obtain a maximum of 2,160
How much playtime is in Star
stellar
Rail
jades
now?
across
I
the
don't
Forgotten
know.
Hall
I
and
was kind of
Pure
thinking the
Fiction
same
events.
thing.
In addition, the availability of each phase of Memory of Chaos will be extended from 2 weeks to 6 weeks. This means that when a new phase of Memory of Chaos starts, the previous phase will still be available. The same
God bless
is
you.
also
Thank you.
true of Pure Fiction.
Ergo, Trailblazers will have more time to plan their character leveling and to experience challenge gameplay.
And less time to touch
You
grass.
got it.
What the
And I
heck,
almost
guys?
forgot
What's
about
grass?
another significant new
What
feature
is
in version
grass?
1.6. Get ready for the Forgotten Hall auto clear function. After the 1.6 update,
Ooh.
Trailblazers can directly challenge the highest Memory of Chaos stage they previously cleared with 3 stars. Upon achieving a 3-star victory, they instantly receive all rewards from the preceding stages. Just a heads up that stage 7 is currently the highest stage that Trailblazers can start their challenge.
In other words, As long as I've achieved a 3-star victory in Stage 7, and I attain the same victory in any given Forgotten Hall Memory of Chaos update, I can get my hands on rewards for the previous 6 stages.
Time save!
Another Trailblazer time saver, it would seem.
That's not all.
You blessed saint, I says you had like 2 new permanent modes to do.
Team set up in the Forgotten Hall. As Trailblazers progress through stages in
This is the
Forgotten
first time
Hall
I think I've ever seen a
Chaos,
gacha
the
have
team set
a
up from the
add like a
previous
skip
stage
feature where it
carried
doesn't
over
scare me,
by
because
default.
sometimes it just means you can no
The new
brain the
team set
game
up
after
switching
that and
and
everything.
one-click
But with Star
clear
Rail,
questions.
they're doing it
Sign up
because
can
of
be adjusted
necessity.
at the drop
There's
of
just
a
too
hat.
much. There's actually too much to do.
There's too much to do for the casual player and stuff, so they're like, crap.
Just do it at once on the hardest
Guess what
thing.
else?
There you go.
As long as you've beat all the other ones with a
1.6 will
3-star
also ease the
before,
completion
you're
difficulty
good.
of
You're
daily
fine.
training, allowing Trailblazers to claim rewards with less effort. Additionally,
I wasn't even paying
you can
attention,
use
but
the
that sounds great.
time-limited
What?
Unlock feature for certain material stages.
What?
This might require further explanation.
Simply put, even if Trailblazers haven't explored the latest maps, they can still challenge certain material
makes
stages
sense.
to gather leveling materials for their characters.
Oh,
No way!
Where would 1.6
There
be
it
without
is.
the ever-exciting check-in event?
Wait, so
Participating in the
bless.
Gift of Odyssey event.
So if you just wanna-
Trailblazers to get their
if you wanna
hands
do just
on
a mat-
10 warps.
if you want to fight something that you
The
haven't,
Trailblazers
What?
are looking forward to this one.
Indubitably.
I saw it coming.
Alright.
meh.
It is
That's
it is a
alright,
celebration
folks.
at this
A
point.
big shout out to all our
Problem is they just
Trailblazers
release
for
so
their
many more
incredible
characters. It's
love and
hardly a
support.
dent.
Honkai Star Rail recently garnered incredible awards and nominations.
Nice.
On behalf of the project team, I, Albert, would like to extend our gratitude.
Pardon the interruption.
That voice.
You are now speaking with Veritas Ratio.
Huh?
It has come to my attention that your broadcast today touched on certain warp arrangements in connection with my.
Is it 4 times? 3 times?
If I may be so
Hold up.
bold, the current arrangements are pitiful.
Dr. Ratio!
No
The
way.
dissemination and sharing of knowledge,
Hold up.
as well as truth,
Hold up.
is imperative.
Or I was thinking of drops.
I, in my esteemed capacity, demand that every Trailblazer be given access to a proper education.
What?
When version 1.6's Pantaray event warp becomes
No!
available,
Wait.
every Trailblazer who has unlocked the mail feature shall receive, via mail, one limited 5-star character Dr. Ratio. That is to say, me. Through sheer tyranny of will, I shall become ubiquitous. With this, I bid you farewell.
Yo, wait, I heard that wrong, right? I heard that wrong, right?
The esteemed
What?
Dr. Ratio.
What? What?
I think we've covered all the content for version
Because
1.6.
they won?
Thank you once again to our 3
That is
geniuses for
the...
their support.
What? Dude, you have no idea how much...
Stay tuned for an
Wait!
5 p.m.
Is it just log in?
Here comes
I thought...
Sunday.
There's no
Because
shot.
they won all
I thought it
3.
was Friday today.
Question.
That is a way to motivate people to vote for your game. I'll tell you that what.
Weekend.
Right?
And I love it's Dr. Ratio out of all the
Simulated
characters.
testing. Trailblazers? You know what to do.
No way! What? I feel really bad for skipping Topaz suddenly.
Dang.
Well,
okay.
We'll get her on a
Special
rerun.
guest.
I wanted the pig anyway.
Dude, they're gonna make his C1
I heard-
so good.
I heard none of what they just said over the last minute. My brain just kind of flipped off,
I
man.
now have a very well chiseled man in the forefront of my mind.
Yo, I'm gonna, okay, yo, I have to point out. Oh, dang. I should probably grab Silverwolf on the alt account.
Probably.
Actually, at this point now. Okay.
His C1's gonna be amazing.
His
I can already tell.
Or it could be okay, ultimately, because of the freebie.
You wanted
but-
to pull for him anyway.
Well, for future people, they need to get them. They need to have
no, for any
incentivization,
of you
so...
C6er, no, wait, what is it called in this game?
Eidolon.
For any of you E6ers out there, this just made it a whole lot cheaper for you. at
I
least.
can't believe! So if you've been wondering about Star Rail, you should sign up right now.
Hey, you should play right now.
Because even if you don't plan on playing it, you should at least get the mail feature unlocked and then get the free 5. It's a free 5, it's a modern day 5-star damage character.
Ladies and
Dude, what in the world?
Welcome to the family's Charmony Festival.
I heard that right? I'm not imagining it, right? Am I dreaming? It is like 5 a.m.
The event is near at hand, and the eyes of the universe are fixed firmly on the planet of festivities.
Oh,
Pentecost.
teaser.
Tonight, we'll be bringing you all the latest on Charmony Festival. First, let's give a round of applause and welcome the organizer of the festival and representative of the family in Pentecost, Mr. Sunday.
Good evening.
Who are you? Yo!
Who in the Archangel are you supposed to be?
His name is Sunday.
Your presence here lights
Literally
up
is an
our
archangel,
humble studio.
You are too kind, Mr. Owlbert.
Yo, watch him be the bad guy.
He would not surprise
He looks like an angel.
I would not have had this opportunity to introduce your audience to our festival, nor its location. That is to say, Pentecost.
Talk about subverting expectations and all
Pentecost is
that.
located in the Asta
Oh!
star system. It is a holiday destination of universal repute.
That was a prison?
Known to many as the planet of festivities. Our guests will be staying in the Reverie, a luxurious hotel where one may travel freely between reality and dreamscape. Basking in
Wait,
dreams
what?
That
That
are
sounds really
uniquely
bad.
Yours.
I'm curious, what makes this festival different from the previous ones?
Charmony Festival is a Pentecost tradition with a long history, and we have built on that foundation to achieve something truly extraordinary. The family on Pentecost has, for the first time, issued
So I
public
can't stop looking
invitations
at him,
to
I'm
various
sorry.
factions of the cosmos.
That's a cool
welcoming them to
design.
partake in our magnificent ceremony. Members of the 5 great families, which together make up the family on Pentecost, as well as staff members of the Reverie, are united in welcoming the universe to our home.
Rumor has it that
It's definitely
your
not a
sister,
cult.
the cosmic superstar Miss Robin, is set to perform at the ceremony.
You heard correctly. On behalf of the family,
Yo!
Robin will be singing at the opening of the festival. in
Yo, her
honor
name
of
is
the
Robin?
Eon of Harmony.
Awesome.
My sister has already arrived in
arms?
Pentecost, and dress
No,
rehearsals
those
are
are
well
assistants.
underway. Our guests are in for quite the show.
Miss Robin's participation will undoubtedly make the ceremony all the more dazzling.
Wait, you know what's interesting?
Mr. Sunday.
The name Robin's been floating around for a while now because I think someone leaked it. Oh, where are they getting this info?
All manner of preparations
Oh,
are unfolding as we speak. The
There's the
Reverie's
boy.
renovation works are drawing to a close.
Yo, that means next
and
patch
so
is going to be
too is its
Pentecost.
human resources overhaul. Our
'Cause Misha's
level of
confirmed
service
to be
will
next patch.
better than ever. Separately, we have introduced
Firefly?
performers and service personnel
Awesome.
from the Iris family to Pentecost's principal scenic areas and leisure facilities. I'm sure they will help
All
our
main
guests to feel
characters?
right at home.
I'm assuming.
Needless to say,
not.
safety is
I
our
don't care if you're
primary
evil. I'm pulling
concern.
for you.
And so, the devoted and courageous Bloodhound family will be responsible for
Bloodhound
security at the
family,
festival.
dude. That's so.
Danger does not exist.
I
in
don't care what he
Pentecost
does. Most
streets.
likely
The family
pulling.
promises that the safety
He'd
of
have to be
every
bad,
guest
I think,
is
for us not to
guaranteed.
pull.
Of course,
Impossible.
the family is
Whoa!
also forgiving.
Duke
Perhaps you are a member of
Inferno?
the Annihilation Gang, or even the Stellaron Hunters. If you cherish dreams and uphold
Confirmed.
benevolence, Pentecost.
So these are all characters coming soon. So Sam is coming soon.
Since
Guys,
issuing the
save.
invitations, we have received many replies from
Great
various
art, by the way, for all
organizations
these
throughout
characters.
the universe. Today will be the first time we are publishing the guest list.
So these are all our main characters of the story.
Preservation, the Amber Lord.
What?
He's an executive from the IPC Strategic Investment Department.
Oh, crap, these are some big
and a member of
hitters.
Legendary and Stonehearts. Mr. Adventure.
You look cool.
Nice.
Explore, understand, establish, and connect. Together, the nameless carry forward the trailblazing will of Akavili and build bridges between the stars. The navigator of the Astral Express, Miss Himeko.
Beautiful.
What?
Along with the
Okay.
entire crew,
They're using her art
will
card.
soon be gracing Pentecost with their presence.
She's coming with us. Okay,
Trading
cool.
knowledge for wisdom, calculating wealth with formulas, and transcending individual limitations through
That makes sense that
academic
your edition
network
is the
of
intelligence because all the
shared
books in the
resources.
thing.
Yeah.
Makes
The
sense.
renowned scholar of the Intelligentsia Guild,
That's how you're.
Dr. Veridus Ratio.
Okay.
We think, therefore we are. and memories are proof of existence. She's committed to safeguarding and sharing these memories.
So who are you?
And able to
Oh, are
journey
you the,
beyond
Wait, what was the new guy? What
card
into the
person?
cosmos.
I don't know.
Hails from
This
the
is
Guardian
Remembrance.
You? It is you.
Remembrance.
None other than the memo keeper herself.
Makes sense.
Miss Black Swan.
Black Swan, that was your
In
name.
the uncaring expanse of the cosmos, elation exists
Sampo?
as a balm for sorrow.
Sampo or that other person they talked
never
about in the
disheartened,
Pokemon event?
ceaselessly untearful, endlessly present, and here representing the
Sparkle, her.
Sparkle.
I love that
Following the
design.
path
That's a great
of the
design. Hunt.
Journeying from one planet to another, upholding justice, eradicating evil, and then doing it all over again. She's been away from the spotlight for too long. Representing
the sword.
Galaxy
Person with the
Yeah.
sword.
Rangers,
Okay,
Miss
sick.
Acheron takes the
Acheron.
stage once more.
On behalf of the
a
family,
lo-
I hereby warmly welcome our guests to participate in this, our grand celebration.
This music.
Penacony awaits you.
There's so many cool characters that could be involved with this next story beat, dude. It's insane.
Wow.
That looks dangerous, but cool.
You know, it may be 5 a.m. Actually, it's 6 a.m. now.
I'm feeling pretty awake.
I'm pretty awake after that live stream. That woke me to flip up.